Welcome to Idea TV News at 9. I am Mary Ojumajo. We begin with the headlines. AST African launches region-wide AI education initiative across 170 universities. Bandit exploits advanced tech to evade security, says minister. US seizes Nigerian-owned tanker over suspected crude theft and criminal links. FCCPC launches investigation into airline ticket pricing during festive season. And away from Africa, Russia strikes Ukrainian ports, damages Turkish-owned vessels. And in business, ELLAH Lakes expand agro-industrial footprint with 235 million capital boost. In health, African eyes tobacco, alcohol and sugar tax to fund health sector. In sports, MESSI fever grips KOLKATA as newlyweds keep honeymoon for football icon. Now the news in full. The US-based AI company has partnered with the Inter-University Council for East Africa to roll out a major artificial intelligence education program across the region. The initiative provides over 170 universities access to advanced AI tools, 50 certified courses and faculty training programs aiming to equip students and educators with AI knowledge and ethical proficiency. This partnership was signed on December 9 in Kampala, Uganda, and will be implemented over a 2-year pilot phase. The program targets members of universities across East Africa, offering standardized digital learning platforms, certification program co-issued with the Californian Institute of Artificial Intelligence, and faculty development seasons to strengthen academic capacity. With the rising demand for digital skills, East Africa aims to position itself as a competitive AI skill hub in the global economy. The initiative addressing the region's skills shortage promotes curriculum modernization, improved academic mobility, and supports government strategies to integrate emerging technology into higher education, ensuring students and professionals gain crucial skills for the digital economy. In another news, the Minister of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy, Dr. Boson Tijani, has revealed that bandits across Nigeria are using sophisticated technology to make phone calls and evade surveillance. According to the minister, criminals route their communication through multi-telecommunication tower to confuse monitoring system, making it harder for security agencies to trace their locations. He said the issue is particularly acute in northern Nigeria, where recent attacks have targeted schools in Niger and Kebbi and communities and churches in Kogi and Kwara states. In response, the federal government plans to strengthen Nigerian digital and surveillance infrastructure, including upgrading satellites and expanding telecommunication coverage in underconnected areas. Tijani emphasized that Nigerians' current 40,000 towers are far below global standards, citing China's over 4 billion FG towers, heightening the urgent need for investment to improve national security. The United States Coast Guard, in coordinating with the U.S. Navy, intercepted the Nigerian-owned supertank Skipper following intelligence connecting the vessel to crude oil theft, piracy, and transactional criminal activity. The tanker, linked to Lagos-based Tomaros Global Ventures Limited, was allegedly transporting illicit cargo while operating under deceptive registration and flag practice. The interception occurred in international waters after the skipper, a 20-year-old VLCC, was reportedly flying the Guineanese flag without authorization. Guineanese Maritime Administration confirmed the vessel was not registered in the country, highlighting illegal flag switching, a tactics used to evade maritime regulations and detentions. U.S. authorities conduct the seizure under domestic law enforcement power following a multi-agency investigation that raises concern about the tanker's movement, cargo records, and potential links to drug trafficking, money laundering, and financials. President Donald Trump described the operation as part of a broader crackdown on illicit maritime activities threatening U.S. national security and the global energy supply chain, while scrutiny intensifies over tomorrow's global ventures. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, has begun a detailed investigation into airtime ticket pricing following concerns that some carriers might be exploiting customers with inflated fees. The probe aimed to determine whether airlines have violated provisions of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Act. The investigation focuses on domestic routes, particularly in the southeast and south-south region as the festival travel period begins. The Commission will examine the pricing tablets of affected operations to identify potential coordinated malpractice or unfair practice. The FFCP has warned that appropriate enforcement measures will be applied if violations are discovered. While Airpeace has filed a court case seeking to block scrutiny of its pricing model, the Commission clarifies that the inquiry will continue independently. FCCPC Executive Vice Chairman Tijani Bello emphasized that the agency is empowered to protect consumer welfare and ensure competitive market practice, though it doesn't set fares directly. We'll go on a quick break now. The news continues when we return.
Number 13, Voice and Emotion AI. Talking to machines is getting less robotic.
I'm Aria, the flagship female companion robot of Realbotics, and I'm here to engage with you and share exciting insights about our robots.
Emotion AI, sometimes called affective computing, is trained to detect human emotions through tone of voice, facial cues, and word choice. Companies like Smart Eye and Affectiva are already embedding this tech into cars, analyzing driver fatigue and distraction in real time. In healthcare, researchers are testing it for early detection of stress and depression. A recent market report by Markets and Markets projects the emotion AI industry will grow to $49 billion by 2029. This shift means AI systems won't just respond to what you say, but how you say it. Number 4.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is IJ TV News at 9. Now the rest of the news. Away from Africa, Russian forces have attacked two major Ukrainian ports on the Black Sea, damaging three Turkish-owned civilized vessels in the Odessa region. The strike targeted the port and Odessa, with one of the affected ships reportedly carrying food supplies. Ukrainian authorities confirmed that drones and ballistic missiles were used in the attack, which also injured a port worker and damaged cargo handling equipment. Ukrainian officials described the strike as an attack on civilian logistics and commercial shipping, stressing that the ports are a vital economic lifeline for the country. Emergency crew battled fire on at least one vessel, while ship owners confirmed that there was no casualty among crew members and her damage was limited. The attack have heightened concern over the safety of maritime trade in the Black Sea aimed at the ongoing war. Turkey confirmed that one of its vessels was hit and warned that the conflict is increasingly threatening maritime security and freedom of navigation in the region. Ankara renewed calls for restraint and proposed measures to prevent escalation, including suspected attack on ports and energy infrastructure. The incident comes on rising tensions in the Black Sea as both Russia and Ukraine intensify strikes affecting crucial shipping routes. And now in business. ELLAH, a heading agro-industry company in Nigeria, has transformed a single-crop, single-location operation into a multi-asset, multi-crop platform covering over 30,000 hectares. The company has diversified into livestock and multiple crop, combining fast turnover operations like piggery with long-term plantation assets to ensure consistent production and revenue. Operating across multiple Nigerian states, ELLAH recently announced a $235 million capital rise amidst an acquiring AGRO-INDUSTRIAL Resources and Processing Nigeria Limited. The funds will also support expanded processing capacity, upgrade machinery, improve storage and logistics, and the integration of digital farm management system, with immediate operational audit and infrastructure upgrade already underway. The expansion and capital injections are designed to industrialize ELLAH's assets, enhance efficiency, and stabilize output. By leveraging its multi-state presence, machinery, and integrated supply chain, the company expects higher crop yields, smoother production cycle, and predictable revenue streams. The moves position ELLAH as a fully integrated agro-industry leader in West Africa, creating a competitive edge in output quality, operational scale, and market reliability. African governments, including Nigeria, are exploiting head taxes to tobacco, alcohol, and sugar sweetening privileges to address a growing health financing crisis. The initiative comes amidst a sharp decline in external aid, down 70% between 2021 and 2025, and a rising debt obligation, with African countries projected to spend 18 billion US dollars on debt repayments in 2025. Health taxes are seen as a dual situation. Rising revenue will discourage consumption of products linked to uncommunicable diseases like heart diseases, diabetes, and stroke. Discussions were highlighted during Health Taxes Roundtable held in Kenya, covered by Nigerian's Health Watch and Wallo Health Media in December 2025. The meeting brought together policymakers, civil society, private sectors actors to develop strategies for implementing efficient health taxes across African nations, ensuring that collected revenue are transparently allocated to health promotion and disease prevention programs. With NCDs accounting for a growing share of mortality in Africa, 37% of deaths in sub-Saharan Africa in 2019, governments are prioritizing domestic resource mobilization. Efficient health taxes can reduce harmful consumption, generate sustainable revenue, and support unaided health coverage. Experts stress that the importance of data-driven design, public trust, and private sector collaboration to ensure the tax achievement both fiscal and public health objective, making Africa's health system more reliable in the face of declining foreign aid and raising diseases burden. And finally, in sport. MESSI arrives in KOLKATA for its four-city Goats Indian Tour 2025 sparked massive excitement, with thousands of fans braving the December chill to catch a glimpse of the football icon. The Argentina superstar touched down at Salt Lake Stadium at 2:26 a.m., accompanied by long-term track partner Luis and teammate Rodrigo de Paul, as supporters waved flags, beat drums, and chanted his name. The tour includes stops in Mumbai and Dahal, with events featuring music, dance, and an exhibition match between Mohabagu, MESSI All-Stars, and Diamond All-Stars. Amidst the freezing, a newlywed couple from Kolkata made headlines for postponing their honeymoon, which was scheduled just a week after their wedding on December 5th, to watch MESSI. The husband told reporters, saying that the GOAT player was a more important event than their honeymoon, adding that they had been following MESSI for 10 to 12 years. The story quickly went viral on social media, reflecting the unbridled admiration MESSI commands among fans in India. MESSI's visit also drew celebrities and dignitaries, including Bollywood stars. The tour aims to celebrate football and engage fans through interactive events, while giving supporters across the country a chance to experience one of the greatest footballers of all time in person. And that's all we have for you on Idea TV News at 9. But before we go, here are the recaps of the headlines. AST African launches region-wide AI education initiative across 170 universities. Bandit exploits advanced tech to evade security, says Minister. US sees Nigerian-owned tanker over suspected crude theft and criminal leaks. FCCPC launches investigation into airline ticket pricing during festive season. And away from Africa, Russia strikes Ukrainian port, damages Turkish-owned vessels. And in business, ELLAH expand agro-industrial footprints with 235 billion naira capital boost. In health, African eye tobacco, alcohol, and sugar tax to fund health sector. And finally, in sports, MESSI fever grips KOLKATA as newlyweds keep honeymoon for football icon. Do not forget to follow us across all our social media platforms at Idea Television. I am Mary Ojumajo. Thank you for watching.